Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gerleaf, and today we're embarking on a fascinating journey through the world of genetic ancestry and human migration. So buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's dive into the captivating story hidden within our DNA. Imagine if your genetic code was a reality TV show, chronicling the epic adventures of your ancestors as they traversed the globe. What if you could time travel through your genes, uncovering the secrets of your family's past? Well, get ready, because we're about to do just that. First, let's start with the basics. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the ultimate family tree, containing the genetic instructions for all living organisms. Did you know that if you stretched out all the DNA in your body, it would reach to the moon and back over 600 times? That's right, you're carrying around a cosmic-sized story in every cell. Now, let's talk about the earliest chapters of that story, the Great Human Migration out of Africa. According to a 2016 study published in Nature, genetic evidence suggests that all modern humans can trace their ancestry back to a single population that lived in Africa around 200,000 years ago. That's like finding out that everyone at the world's biggest family reunion shares the same great-great-great-grandparents. But our ancestors didn't stay put in Africa. They had a serious case of wanderlust, and over thousands of years, they spread across the globe, leaving genetic breadcrumbs in their wake. One of the most intriguing pieces of evidence for this journey is the presence of Neanderthal and Denisovan DNA in modern humans. You see, when our ancestors left Africa, they bumped into some distant cousins, the Neanderthals and Denisovans. And let's just say they got a little closer than a polite handshake. According to a 2010 study in Science, non-African modern humans have approximately 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA, while some populations in Asia and Oceania have up to 5% Denisovan DNA. It's like finding out that your family tree has a few unexpected branches. But these ancient rendezvous left more than just genetic souvenirs. Neanderthal and Denisovan DNA act as genetic time capsules, preserving clues about our evolutionary past. Researchers are still unraveling the secrets hidden in these archaic sequences, but they've already discovered some fascinating insights. For example, Neanderthal DNA may have helped modern humans adapt to colder climates, while Denisovan DNA may have gifted some populations with high-altitude superpowers. As our ancestors continued their global trek, they followed migration routes that would make any modern-day traveler jealous. They journeyed across the vast Eurasian landmass, navigated the islands of the Pacific, and even crossed the Bering Land Bridge into the Americas. Each step of this incredible odyssey left a mark on the human genome, creating a mosaic of genetic diversity that we can still see today. One of the most striking examples of this diversity is the African genetic diversity paradox. Despite being the birthplace of humanity, Africa isn't the most genetically homogeneous continent. In fact, African populations have the highest levels of genetic diversity on the planet. It's like the world's biggest genetic buffet, with a little bit of everything on the menu. But this diversity isn't evenly distributed. As our ancestors ventured further from Africa, they experienced genetic bottlenecks, dramatic reductions in population size that left some genetic lineages behind. According to a 2000 study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, the human population may have dwindled to as few as 10,000 individuals around 70,000 years ago. Talk about a close call for the human species. These bottlenecks had far-reaching effects on human genetic diversity. They're like nature's version of a genetic lottery, with some lineages hitting the jackpot and others fading into obscurity. For example, the founder effect, where a small group of individuals establishes a new population, has left distinctive genetic signatures in populations like the Ashkenazi Jews and the Finns. But genetic ancestry isn't just about ancient history. It's a living, breathing part of our modern world. Advances in DNA sequencing technology have made it possible for anyone to take a peek at their genetic heritage, leading to a booming industry of direct-to-consumer ancestry testing. However, it's important to approach these tests with a grain of salt. While they can provide fascinating insights into your family's past, they also have limitations and potential for misinterpretation. Genetic ancestry is just one piece of the complex puzzle that makes up human identity. It's like trying to understand a book by reading just one chapter. You might get the gist, but you're missing a lot of context. That's why it's crucial to remember that our cultural, social, and individual experiences play just as much of a role in shaping who we are as our genes do. Genetic ancestry can tell us where our ancestors came from, but it can't tell us who we are today. That's a story we write ourselves every day of our lives. So, what can we learn from this epic tale of human migration and genetic diversity? First and foremost, it's a reminder of our shared humanity. No matter where our ancestors came from or what percentage of Neanderthal DNA we have, we're all part of the same big, messy, wonderful human family. It's also a testament to the incredible resilience and adaptability of our species. From the savannas of Africa to the icy tundras of Siberia, humans have managed to thrive in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. And we've done it by working together, sharing knowledge and resources across vast distances and cultural divides. But perhaps most importantly, the story of human migration and genetic ancestry is a reminder to stay curious. Every one of us carries within us a unique genetic legacy, a story that's been unfolding for thousands of generations. By exploring that legacy, whether through DNA testing, family history research, or simply talking to our elders, we can gain a deeper understanding of where we come from and how we're connected to the rest of humanity. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're not just looking at yourself. You're looking at the culmination of an incredible journey, a living, breathing testament to the power of human curiosity, ingenuity, and resilience. And that, my friends, is a story worth telling. And with that, we've reached the end of our whirlwind tour through the fascinating world of genetic ancestry and human migration. I hope you've enjoyed the ride as much as I have, and that you're leaving with a newfound appreciation for the incredible complexity and diversity of the human story. But don't let the journey stop here. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep marveling at the wonders of the world around us. Because as long as there are mysteries to unravel and stories to uncover, the adventure of human discovery will never end. So until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, your genes might be the roadmap, but you are the ultimate explorer. Thanks for joining me, and see you on the next adventure.